that I have this quadratic polynomial already, and one thing is more given, that they have equal roots. They have given equal roots. So when I say that equal root, that means the discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So equal roots directly says that, equal root directly says that my discriminant is equal to 0. Now when my discriminant is equal to 0, that means this equation also 0. So this implies that b is equal to plus minus, b is equal to plus minus under root of 4ac, under root of 4ac. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is your condition. Now when this is my condition, so can you tell me how can I solve it? First I will use my d. So now comparing this equation by ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So what I will get? I will get what? A is equal to 1 plus m square, b is equal to 2mc, and c is equal to c square minus a square. Right? This is small c. Now applying discriminant conditions, so what I will get? 2mc whole square minus 4 times of 1 plus m square into c square minus a square is equal to 0. Expanding everything, so what I will get? 4m square c square minus 4 times of 1 plus m square c square minus a square is equal to 0. So what I will get? M square c square minus 1 plus m square, then c square minus a square is equal to 0. I am just solving the algebraic expression and simplify it. So what I will get finally? I will get m square c square minus of 1 plus m square c square minus 1 plus m square a square is equal to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. I have this one only. So I can write it as m square c square minus 1 plus m square into c square plus 1 plus m square a square is equal to 0. Or when I group them, I will group them by part a square and in that terms. So what I will get, that minus c square plus 1 plus m square a square is equal to 0. Or I can say directly, I have proved that c square is equal to a square 1 plus m square. Okay, I can directly say that, I can prove it. So note it down fast. So see, question number 29 is in this form like that. X is equal to 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2 of minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon then again 2 minus x, and this is a very complex. Now first we defined it as, now define as your, let y is equal to your 1 upon 2 minus x, right? So again this thing is repeating here. So I will do what? I will do that z is equal to, now since y is this, so I will do z is equal to 1 upon 2 minus y. And then again it will be what? Y is equal to 1 upon 2 minus z, right? So this thing is continuously goes on. Now, so my expression will be what? Finally my expression will be what? X is equal to 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2 minus z kind of things. Okay? So what I will get? So it will become 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2 minus then again 2 minus z. So it is just like 1. So I will say that this is eventually a recurrence form. Okay, so I will start trying this value, this value, this value. So I will start trying only. I will write it here as we have to try recurrence values. Okay, so suppose approximately x is equal to 1.2. So RHS value will be what? Nothing but approximately 1.2. If I put x is equal to 1.3, then RHS value approximately equal to 1.3. So these are not the values, right, that we get, and we find the values. So finally what I will get? X is equal to 1 satisfies my equation. So it will be the value only, answer only. Given area of isosceles angle is 16 centimeter square and the equal sides are given 13 centimeter. Okay, now we will suppose the base is equal to your b. So perpendicular drawn on the base and it bisects it in right angles. So we have two right angles over there. So the right angles will continue that hypotenuse. See, suppose that I have this is as an isosceles triangle, this one is equal to this and it is 13 centimeter. Now when I draw the perpendicular bisector, I have like this, and this distance is equal to this distance, right? So this one will be what? Hypotenuse only, and this is my angle. So I will say that hypotenuse is equal to News is equal to your 30 centimeter of equal sides, and base become now what? Base become b by 2 because it is a perpendicular bisector of height h. Height is equal to h. Now applying Pythagoras theorem, applying Pythagoras theorem, what I will get? I will get b by 2 whole square plus h square is equal to 13 square. This and 13 square is equal to what? 169. So finally what I will get? B by 4 plus h square is equal to 169. Let it equation number 1. Now see area of the triangle. Area of the triangle is equal to what? 1 by 2 base into altitude, or I can say that 60 is equal to 1 upon bh, half bh. So I will name it as equation number 2. Okay. Now substituting the value of h, substituting the value of h in this. Okay. So what I will get? I will get that b square by 4 plus 120 by b whole square. So what I will get is equal to 169.
Screen is not visible.
So when these type of questions come, how will write? See, I can write 81 in the powers of 3, right? Like this way, I can write it. Okay, so now how can my equation becomes? My original equation becomes 3 to the power 4x plus 1 minus 2 into 3 to the power 2x plus 2 is equal to 3 to the power 4. Now we will assume let y is equal to 3 into 2 to the power x. Okay.
Mama, screen is not visible.
So y is equal to 3 to the power 2x, right? This is where we assume. Now we can rewrite some of the things like 3 to the power 4x plus 1 is equal to 3 to the power 2x to the power 2 into 3. So we can write it as y square into 3, or we can write it as 3y square, right? Next, 3 to the power 2x plus 2 can be written as 3 to the power 2x into 3 to the power 2 is equal to 9y. Okay, 9y. So now finally what my equation becomes? My equation becomes 3y square minus 2 into 9 into y is equal to 81, or I can bring 81 here, so minus 81. 3y square minus 18y minus 81. Okay, now I will compare it as ax square with the standard equation plus c is equal to 0. I apply the discriminant rule, sorry. I will apply the discriminant rule. So finally what I will get? Alpha and beta. So alpha beta is equal to what? Minus of minus 6 plus minus under root of minus 6 whole square minus 4 into 1 minus 27 under root, right? Divided by what? 2 into 1. So I can get alpha beta is equal to what? 6 plus minus under root of 36 plus 108, right? Divided by 2. So what I get, beta? I get my alpha is equal to 9 and beta is equal to minus 3. So minus 3 will be rejected, but why? Because y is equal to 3 to the power x and it is must be greater than 0, right? So my this part of beta is rejected. So finally what I have? Y is equal to 3 to the power x is equal to 9, or I can say 3 to the power 2. So finally when I compare, what I have assumed, that is 2. So what after comparison what I get? 2x is equal to 2. This implies that x is equal to 1. Okay, this implies that x is, so the complexity, see the complexity, the equation is given in this form, but we get our answer as x is equal to 1. इस क्वेश्चन में हमें सॉल्व फॉर एक्स करना है. क्या करना है? सॉल्व फॉर एक्स. सो व्हाट आई विल डू, ये हमारा LHS है and this is our RHS. So I solve them separately. Now I will write LHS equal to RHS. So what I will write? 2x plus 6 upon x plus 1 x plus 5 equal to 2x plus 6 upon x plus 2 x plus 4. ठीक है, अब देखो, now see this one can be easily cancel. So what I will get? I will get as 1 upon x plus 1 x plus 5 equal to what? 1 upon x plus 2 x plus 4, right? We will get like this way. So when I will get like this, can I do cross multiplication? So cross multiplication करने पर क्या आ गया? x plus 2 x plus 4 is equal to x plus 1 and x plus 5, right? So solve these two sides. Now what I will get after solving? Tell me. What I did, I do separate calculations और ये simple तरीके से x is equal to 3 आ गया. You got the idea that you only told me that squaring on both sides.
2x plus 2x plus 4 is equal to 16.
So 2x plus under root of 2x plus 4 is equal to 16. I will get this.
Now x will be 3. Now x will be 3.
X will be 3. How can you find out, beta ji? It is not like that. First I have squared this thing, then again I will do square. Okay. अरे because ये है ना अभी भी.
Yes, sir.
So again we will do squaring on both sides. Okay. So what I will get? 2x plus 4 is equal to 16 minus 2x whole square. Okay. So I will get what? because this one is squaring is equal to 16 minus 2x, na? So again I will
Yes,
do
ma'am.
square, so I will get like this. So what I will get? I will get 2x plus 4 is equal to 256 minus 64x plus 4x square. Okay, now see, LHS is equal to RHS, right? So I have this equation, so I can rewrite as 4x square minus 66x plus 260 is equal to 0. Okay, now if I compare everything, I compare everything to 60, now it will be not 260. So what I will get, इधर उधर जाके ये 252 हो जाएगा. तो फाइनली हमारा जो इक्वेशन बना, व्हाट आई विल गेट 4x स्क्वायर प्लस 66x माइनस 252 इज इक्वल टू 0. नाउ यू अगेन डिवाइड बाय 2 एवरीथिंग. सो व्हाट आई विल गेट 2x स्क्वायर माइनस 33x प्लस 120, राइट, इज इक्वल टू 0. माइनस में होगा, ठीक है, 126, it will be 126. So finally I get this equation. Now I will apply my discriminant rule, and discriminant rule, after applying discriminant rule, what I will get? Alpha and beta. Alpha and beta will be nothing but 33 plus minus under root of minus 33 whole square minus 4 into 2 into 126 under root divided by 2 into 2. So I will get nothing but 33 plus minus 1089 minus x divided by 4. So I get alpha and beta as my 33. It is a perfect square, okay, of 81. So I will get 4, or I can say that 33 plus minus 9 by 4. So tell me, alpha and beta will be what? Beta will be your 6.
6.
Right? So we get alpha and beta, two values of your this quantity. Now first I can check also, and by check, where I will check beta? I will check in this equation, right? So my true value will be 6 only. Check it na. 10.5 into 2 plus under root everything. Then you will get, or finally you can do this also. But you can check this one also. Putting the value of 10.5, you will get not satisfied. Na? It will not get satisfied, but 6 will be get satisfied. So my answer will be x is equal to 6 only. Okay.